Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Birdsnest Designs. Today is Make It Monday, time for a new weekly challenge here at Birdsnest. My name is Denise Cox. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Trail, British Columbia, Canada. And I am live today, Monday, December 18th, 2023, to share with you a fun new color combination and to create a fun wintry themed card with you using the Season of Chic stamp set from the Stampin' Up! Annual catalog. So this stamp set, you can see, can be used for all seasonal things. And today we're going to, of course, make a wintry card because it is December 18th. And here in Trail, we have no snow. And so I am hoping for snow for Christmas because it always makes it feel more festive and more Christmassy when the ground is covered in the beautiful white sparkly snow. So here it is, me hoping for some snow to fall here soon. So if you're here watching, please say hello. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. I do like to know who's here stamping with me. Also, it will help me to know that everything is working as planned and that there is sound and that I'm live in the right place. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I am not at all ready for the holidays this weekend. I have so much left to do. Yesterday, I did finish up my Christmas card writing, which was a big job. So I've got a big bag to drop off at the post office. So hopefully they'll arrive before the holiday, but better late than never, I say, right? So let me know, are you guys ready? Are you ready for the holidays? Good morning, Tina. Good morning. Are you all got all your lists checked off and things done? Like I said, my list is much longer than my checked off. So it's going to be a busy, busy week, but that's okay. Christmas is looking a little different here this year. We've got one of our sons is in Saskatchewan and he is not coming home for Christmas. Our other son, of course, will be here, so that's awesome. And we'll have my mom for dinner. Actually, we're all going to her house. I don't have to cook this year, so that'll be fun. So let me know. Say hello. Say hello. Let me know how your Christmas plans are coming. Okay, so we are going to create with a color challenge this morning. It is Make It Monday, which is time for the color challenge. Good morning, Rhonda. Here is the color challenge. I'm going to share this with you guys. So these are the three colors that I'm challenging you to use in a design this week. So we've got Highland Heather, Starry Sky, and Crumb Cake. And together, aren't those such a stunning combination? I just think they're really, really fun. So we're going to create a card today using that color combination. Good morning, Sonia. Welcome. Thank you so much for sharing my video. So for those of you who are watching with me right now live, or if you're catching the replay, do say hello, subscribe to my channel over on YouTube if you haven't already. Give me those hearts and thumbs up, and of course, share the video if you like what you're seeing. Okay, so we're going to use those color combinations, those three colors, along with a Season of Chic stamp set from the annual catalog. And we're going to make a really fun winter card. So let me get right to it, because let's just do some stamping. All right, so here we have those three beautiful colors in the ink pads. They are stunning together, and it's not a combination that I have ever used before. I don't think it just sort of fell together on my desk, and I was like, "Yep, that's what we're going to use today." So we're going to set those aside for a moment. I want to share with you guys something we're going to use. I promised lots of sparkle in today's video, and so I have brought in this beautiful three-color glimmer paper. This paper is available on the online exclusive section of my online store. It is $14.50, and you get 6 12 by 12 sheets, 2 of each of these three beautiful colors. So this is Pretty Peacock, Petal Pink, and Highland Heather. The item code, if you want to write this down, if you're like, oh my gosh, I need to add that to my next order, is 162813. Okay, so here in Canada, it's $14.50 for the 6 sheets. All right, so I just want to share that with you guys because, oh my gosh, check out that sparkle, right? It's so pretty. Okay, here's our little kit. I have got a plan in my mind for how this card's going to go. So we've got a Highland Heather card base. Okay, and we've got some basic white pieces here. We've got Starry Sky. We've got some crumb cake. And I will try and give you guys the measurements as we go, but if I forget any, they will be on my blog later today. So you can always check out that at createwithbirdsnest.ca, and it'll be posted there, pictures, links back to this replay, and the measurements as well. Okay, so we've got some Highland Heather glimmer paper, 2 little pieces. We've got some of this baker's twine. This is from this collection here. These are the 2022-2024 in color baker's twine, so all 5 colors. We're going to use, of course, the Starry Sky one. Okay, let's do some stamping first, and then we'll assemble. So this piece here is what we're going to stamp on, and this one measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. All right. Now I still haven't finished my morning coffee, so bear with me as I take a sip. It's been a busy morning already. All right, so let's start with some Highland Heather ink pad. Now, how many of you watching are purple fans? Because to me, it seems like every year I create a wintry theme or Christmas theme card in purple. Now, you guys all know, if you're watching along and you've watched with me before, that pink is my color. But purple always seems to be the one I grab when I'm creating wintry cards, like with snowflakes and stuff. So we're going to add some purple here. I've got this swooshy stamp, this one right here, inked up. I'm going to do it one more time with Highland Heather. I want to make sure this is good and inked up. And I'm going to stamp it once down here, make sure it's all getting even. And then I'm going to turn it, I'm going to kind of twist it a little bit, stamp it again. Okay, and then I'm going to lift it, turn it, and stamp it one more time. This one's going to be really faint, so you guys might not be able to see it in the camera, but let me see if I can get it a little bit closer, if you guys can see that really light. So there's like 3 different shades of purple. So sometimes when you're creating and you want all the different shades, but you don't have the ink pad. This is one way to get the 3 shades. Just stamp it off, because as you can see in the camera, these 2 are the same color, but a completely different shade. So you could use that technique a lot in your stamping. Good morning, Kathy. Nice to see you. Okay, so now that we have those 3 stamps, we're going to switch to Starry Sky. And I'm going to use this gorgeous snowflake. Okay, so this is this one right here. The images on the stamp case are smaller in this instance than the actual stamp, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to use Starry Sky. And we're going to stamp 1 snowflake up here over top of this, the left-hand side of the darkest purple. Then we're going to switch it over. We're going to turn it just a little bit, and I'm going to stamp it more towards the medium size. Good morning, Barb from Saskatchewan. How are you? Nice to see you. And here we're going to stamp 1 more on the left on the light. So if you can see that in your video here, let me just see. I'm trying to see how I can make it so you guys can potentially see that 3rd color of purple. It's very faint, okay? But isn't that gorgeous? I just love these colors together. So there's our nice wintry theme. Now I've got a piece of crumb cake. This is 3/4 of an inch wide, and it's just a strip. So the length of it at this point doesn't matter. So 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to use my Banner's Pick-a-Punch. I'm going to stick this in the flagged end. Okay. Now I always like to flip it over, because see what happened? It didn't go in very straight. So we're going to twist it. There we go, like this. Okay. And we're going to punch that end. So now we have a nice, even bannered edge. And then I'm going to create Thinking of You. There are so many wonderful sentiments in this stamp set that you can choose from. But I wanted to make mine a Thinking of You card, because I'm actually going to turn it into a birthday card. So we're going to stamp Thinking of You here on this banner. Okay, I'm using my Starry Sky. That was one of the 3 colors in our color challenge this week. Okay. All right. I think for now I'm going to close up this ink pad and set it aside, because now we're going to do some assembling, and then we'll probably do some more stamping in a sec here. All right. So let's layer this on. So I said that this piece measured 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. This one is just slightly bigger at 3 3/8 by 4 5/8. And then we have a crumb cake piece, which is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. Okay, so a lot of eighths measurements in there. Good morning, Bobby. Hello, nice to see you here. Okay, so let's layer these pieces together. So we're going to take our beautiful stamped piece here, and we're going to use my Stampin' Seal, and we're going to stick this on to the Starry Sky, which is going to have a very small border. Okay, we're not going to have like the normal 1/4 inch border. We're going to have more like an 1/8. Okay. See, isn't that fun? I love it. It makes everything just pop. So then we're going to take it and layer the same thing. We're going to layer it onto the crumb cake. Okay, so this has got a bit of a bigger border, but now we've used all 3 of the colors in this week's color challenge. Let me just pop that color challenge up one more time for you guys. For anybody who's just joining us now, this is the color challenge that we're using this week. So we've got Highland Heather, Starry Sky, and Crumb Cake. So we're incorporating all 3 of those colors to make today's winter themed card. All right, now I've got a Highland Heather card base. I've already folded it. I'm just going to grab my bone folder here so that we can burnish that edge. And then this piece here, oh no, first we're going to add some of the glimmer. So remember, I promised in the description of today's video lots of sparkle. So that glimmer paper that I shared at the beginning of today's video, this is a piece of the Highland Heather, and it measures 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this piece I am going to attach right along the folded edge of my card. Okay, so I'm going to use seal with that. And I'm going to get it lined up right nice and tight to that folded edge. Okay, wonderful. Now see how sparkly and beautiful that is? Oh my goodness, so nice. Okay, then this piece is going to get attached on there eventually, but I'm just going to place this right now. Like I said, this is a vision I had in my head. I saw a card on Pinterest that had a similar layout that I just fell in love with. So of course I switched it up, made it my own, but I didn't actually make the card. So we're going to just kind of wing this. All right, so I've got another teeny little strip here. This is just a 1/4 inch wide of this glimmer paper, because I was thinking it would look really cute if we had this sort of under here a little bit and incorporated just a wee bit more sparkle. How many of you watching right now live or catching the replay love some sparkle on your cards? I know I do. Whether it's in the form of bling, glimmer paper, wink of Stella, I love to have sparkle. Okay, I think that looks cute. I think that looks cute with that tucked underneath there. So what I'm going to do is going to take that out. Now it's a little bit wide for my seal, so I'm going to use some white glue. I'm just going to put a thin little border under there. And then I'm going to just stick that down here. Okay, I'm making sure it's straight. Oh, this isn't even attached, so I don't know why I'm worrying about that. But we want to make sure it's straight here with the edge. And then our thinking of you is here. Okay, so I want to place that. So I don't want it to go all the way across. I do want it to like show white on the right end, the edge there. So this is going to be really technical. I am just going to put a finger mark where I kind of want this to be cut. Okay, I'm just going to use my fingernail and kind of mark right there. And then I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and just line that mark up and cut it off. So if you wanted to recreate this, it is actually 3 1/4 exactly. So that's an easy measurement. Now I can't get it off of here. Okay, so this is 3 1/4. Yes, yes, yes. You guys, you do have to have sparkle. I absolutely agree, especially at Christmas, Barb. That is so true too. Okay, so we've got 3 dimensionals on the back of our banner here. And then we're just going to leave it so that we have the edge, the left edge is lined up with the edge of the crumb cake, and that a little bit of this purple glimmer paper is showing from beneath, okay? So there is that. And then we'll bring in our very sparkly card base, which I am loving. And we're going to stick this on. I think because you know me, I love dimensionals almost as much as I love sparkle. So we're going to stick some dimensionals on the back of this one. Okay. I think 6 should be lots. This card is so fun. I really love all the shiny sparkles and the color combination. So this piece here, we're going to now center onto the card. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to bring in some of that baker's twine I showed you at the beginning of the video. And I just dropped the lid to my Stampin' Seal. Give me 1 sec, because if I don't pick that up, Linus will find it, my puppy, and he will eat it. Where did it go? Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't find it before I do. I'll grab it after the video. Okay, so back to this twine. So I've got, this is 24 inches is what I cut. I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, so now I've got it doubled at 12 inches. And then I'm going to use this to tie a bow. Okay, I want a nice big loopy bow. Okay, and then I'm going to stick this bow up here in the corner. I think the bow can come up here like this. It's going to tie in that blue. It gives a nice brightness with the white in the baker's twine. So grabbing my mini glue dots here, we're going to, they've changed the way these are packaged. The glue dots used to be left on here, which made it so much simpler. Now they're on this side. I don't know when that changed, but the last 2 packages I've opened have been like that. It throws me for a loop each time. Okay, so I'm going to grab this glue dot, sticking the knot of my bow on there, pulling that off. Okay, so it's nice and sticky. And then I'm going to just stick this bow up here in the corner. I'm going to fluff it up a bit and get it so it's, you can tell that it's a double bow. Isn't that fun? And then I'll grab my paper snip. And first we're going to make that so it's not a loop anymore. And then you can trim these to whatever size length you want. So they're actually really quite cute long like that. I don't normally leave them so long, but that's really flowy and fun. Maybe just trim them slight little bit. Even just trimming one, that's fun. Okay, wonderful. Okay, what do you guys think? Now, of course, we have a lot of sparkle, but I still think we need to add some gems. So I brought in 2 different ones here. I'm not sure which ones are going to look better. So these are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. We've got what looks to be like a Misty Moonlight and Fresh Freesia. And then I also grabbed, hello, Suzanne, welcome. So nice to see you. These are the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So this one has a darker blue here. This is like more like Blueberry Bushel. So what do you guys think? Do you think we should use the purple Fresh Freesia or the Blueberry Bushel dark blue ones over here? So leave me a comment and let me know which one you guys think would look the best on this really pretty sparkly card. While you're leaving me those comments, I'm going to have one more sip of my coffee here. Louise is saying purple. Hello, Louise. I think the purple too. Tina also says Fresh Freesia. Okay, I think that fresh freesia is going to be the one because it's going to tie in so beautifully with the other sparkles of purple. So we have two different sizes. I like to use things in odd numbers. So we'll start with one larger one there, and then maybe we'll put a small one, and then we can put another small one up there. There. Okay. What are you guys thinking of this? Now, we're done the outside of the card. We're going to quickly do some stamping on the inside, and then I will let you guys get back to your day. But this card is absolutely beautiful. I love how that's turned out. Okay, so 4 by 5 1/4 is the size I've cut for my insert. This is basic white to match the front. I'm going to grab my oh, fresh water. Yes, Barb, that's a new color you've made up. That's awesome. Barb says that word correct is crazy sometimes. Yes, it absolutely is. I've sent some very strange text messages in the past. I'm learning to read them before I hit send. Okay, so I've got just a couple of, actually, you know what? These are so beautiful. I'm going to put another one up here in the corner. Okay, so we've got our snowflakes. And then I did want to turn this into a birthday card today. So I've used Starry Sky for these snowflakes to tie in with the snowflakes on the card front. But I'm going to grab my Highland Heather. Here it is. And one of the other sentiments in the Season of Chic stamp set is wishing you the best birthday ever. So today we're going to use that to make a fun Christmas or birthday card, not Christmas card. I'm done with Christmas cards. I wrote out 65 Christmas cards yesterday. I previously had sent about 50. So yeah, I've written enough Christmas cards, made enough Christmas cards this year. Okay, there we are. Wishing you the best birthday ever. So we've got thinking of you on the front and then wishing you the best birthday ever. I think that is a really heartwarming card that I could send to somebody whose birthday happens to be in the winter months. And so, yes, my birthday is in the winter months. It's in February. And so I appreciate a winter themed card so very much. Okay, there we are. There's our card. Super easy, fun, lots of elements, lots of sparkle. I don't know about you guys, but I would really love to get this in the mail. Okay, let me pop back on the screen here. Hello, hello. So thank you guys for spending some time this morning stamping with me. I hope that you have enjoyed this fun card stamping tutorial. I will post it on my blog, as I mentioned, at createwithbirdsnest.ca. So you can go there. I will have this uploaded later today. All of the measurements will be on there. There'll be a list to the supplies, a links to my store, all of the information you need, a link back to this replay as well. So please check that out if you want to recreate this card. You can save it to your Pinterest board too, so that you don't, if you don't get to make it right away. And I do want to say Merry Christmas to all of you watching, whether you're here live or catching the replay. Today was my last video until the new year. So I'm taking some time to spend with my family who's home for Christmas or who's here for Christmas. I'm going to take some time to get geared up for our super awesome, amazing mini catalog and celebration that are coming in January. You guys, I have so many favorites. You're going to want to catch those videos for sure. So I want to wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas. I hope that the holidays are wonderful. I hope that your heart is filled with joy over the next couple of weeks. And I will be back in the beginning of January. I will post a schedule of my videos. I hope that you'll join me then. And thank you so much for all of your love and support, for watching my videos throughout 2023. I appreciate it more than I could ever tell you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Have a Merry Christmas and all the best in the new year. And have a wonderful day. See you guys soon.